Hello, Miriam Galdelli, sports massage and lymphatic drainage massage therapist. Today I would like to talk to you a little bit about preventing injuries in young hockey players. Now, a lot of these rules will also be applicable for any other sport and will also be applicable for adults, but it's much easier to tell your child to eat than it is to tell an adult to eat. So, kids don't always have the most regular eating schedule because they have school, they have after school activities, then they have hockey, they might wake up late, they might not be hungry for breakfast. Actually, I know a lot of adults who are also like that. If they're going to be going to practice or to a game, that means that for about 2 hours, they're going to be giving all out performance, all out effort. Your body needs nourishment if you're going to do that. So it's very important that they eat very regular meals. It's almost more important for them to eat regular food outside of the sporting event than to just throw them a bottle of energy drink or sugar drink, such as Gatorade, during their exercise. Why? Because your body sometimes needs to metabolize certain things so that your body can use it properly during that effort. So making sure that they're well fed all the time and before the games and after the games is incredibly important. The second thing I want to talk about is hydration, hydration, hydration. They need to make sure that they drink enough water during the day, during the game, so that they have the energy and the body has the energy to make them go through the effort that they're trying to go through. Also, not all coaches and not all leagues understand the importance of being warmed up properly before a game. I saw it often when I used to play soccer. People used to arrive right before the game. Game used to start right away, and often they would skip the warm up. Especially when you're playing hockey, even if it's just for fun outside, it's so important to be warmed up because your muscles are cold. It's cold outside. In order to keep the ice frozen, the temperature has to be below zero. In a hockey rink, then the temperature is -8 degrees. That means if it's cold in the air and it's cold on the floor, it's going to be cold in your muscles. So you need to make sure that your kids are warming up so that their muscles are elastic and they have a full range of motion, and that will decrease the chances of injuries while they play. It's also very important to look at them and be attentive to them after their game, after their practice. Make sure, ask them questions. Does anything hurt? Did you hurt yourself? Are you sore? This is also the same after training sessions. Why? Because sometimes a little tiny injury, something that you thought might not be important, in the long run could be something bigger or could develop into something bigger. So just because they're children, it doesn't mean that they can't get injured or they can't have injuries that can last over a long period of time. I get so many adult clients that when they come in and I say, "Oh, how long has your hip hurt?" "Oh, I heard it when I played football when I was a kid, or when I played hockey, or when I was skiing, and I never really rehabbed it and it still bothers me today." So really, ask your kids questions. Make sure that they don't have anything going on in their bodies that you might be overlooking or brushing off. And then most importantly, after the games, make sure that they cool off. Make sure that they bring themselves down properly. And if they do have a lot of tightness in their muscles, make sure that they do some active stretching or some passive stretching to relax them. Because that's also very important, to take somebody down from a maximal effort slowly so that it's not a shock to their body. So if you do these things, then you can help your kids avoid overuse injuries, and sometimes even what we call acute injuries, which are injuries from an impact. So remember to take care of your body because you only have one.